is going to be what not to do, pretty much. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to see if I can be successful before I have to go out to work. So this is XxSoCa-Tank. Please add me. See me on YouTube and also on PlayStation. Alright. So we'll see how well this goes. I'm not high right now, so I might talk more. Hopefully I do. We'll see what happens. I'll say this much: she is absolutely diabolical at certain times. It seems as though she has slight morphing attack pattern. I just haven't quite figured out how to get around it just yet, but I'm getting there. I just found another key info. Your scythe has the ability to, when in mid-attack of someone else, you could do what a parry, and that parry does a great deal of stun damage. So I will show you exactly what I'm talking about.
Thee, son of Babylon, on guard!
Not that, obviously.
I smell your fear.
Boom, see what I mean? If you do it correct, it gets automatic stun.
Touché. Come to me, my son. You killed my son. Your hand is shaking. I smell your fear. Touché.
Alright guys, but you see what I'm talking about. So I want to try to implement that. What I want to do is I think I'm going to need to use... I am going to be having a difficult time myself with using the scythe on the ill skulls because they do a lot of teleportation. And so to make it easier on myself, what I'm going to do is in the when I get her, I was thinking maybe I could change my weapon status, but that's not exactly going to help really much because that's too much to do, because you gotta, hit the menu and then you gotta switch off to another one that'll cause a better stun to the smaller ones, because the scythe doesn't do good stun without doing a parry. So
woe
we'll see
unto
where I
thee,
can.
son of Babylon! Your hand is shaking.
Although I do recognize this, though,
I
you
smell
managed to do
your
it before
fear.
the attack. It does negate all of her momentum.
Here and obey, for your queen commands you. Attack!
Oh, that's the only problem. It does take him a little bit of a quick second to do it, so you kind of like gotta really pay attention. Not really, at least for me, I'll say that. There's better gamers than me, obviously. Way better than me. But just to, for all those people that are at my level or less who want to play this game, no judgment-free zone, obviously. I'm not the best, nor do I say I am. nowhere near the best, but I try, and that's where most of the stuff comes from, because at least then you learn, and that way it'll help you. There's, for the most part, different presets for, not presets, that's actually a full thing. There's different type of weapons that'll help better with different fighting styles for your enemy. So different enemies require different fighting styles. For the most part, it would be subtle,
You
but when you get to
killed my
bosses like this,
father.
obviously it's great.
Prepare to die. I smell you. Touché, sir.
Damn it. I thought I timed it right. Let's try it again, guys.
Hear and obey, for your queen commands you.
Because I'm trying to, I feel as though it's because I'm trying to speed through this as well. I don't really need to. I have an hour before I need to leave the house. But, you know, well, 40 minutes till I need to leave the house, so. She does get, of course, stronger when she'll do an explosion gas thing towards you. Afterwards, you will see it. Hopefully, you will see it, because apparently I'm having such a bad luck getting this done. But you'll see it. She does an explosive thing, which doesn't help much because you have an ill skull, and the ill skulls, as you can see, they do their clouds of smoke and shit. And also, big number, when the ill skulls are blocking, do not attack with physical form, attack with your projections, because that'll help. That'll release that gas, disrupt
My
them,
blade
so that way you
shall
can actually do
pierce your
an extra
villainous
attack.
heart. Your hand is... I smell your fear. Touché, sir. I summon thee, my children of the night. Fight, maim. Your hand is shaking. Touché, sir.
Damn it.
I smell your fear.
Well, I had it. I know I had it. I've been focusing all my timing on her with my scythe on the parry that I'd be fucking that up. After all of it, it's still pretty fun, just to say. It's still a really fun game to play. Story mode, like I said, is absolutely phenomenal, but yeah, it's a good one. If anyone has any suggestions on another game kind of like this, I would love to hear it. Please comment. I do check my YouTube on my channel to see if any comments that are there. I don't expect anyone to actually be
Woe
watching this. I
unto
do it for
thee,
myself.
son of Babylon! Your hand is shaking. On guard!
Damn it.
Shame, sir. I summon my children of the night. Fight! Men! Bitch! Your blood will be mine! I smell your fear. On guard!
Damn it! I didn't mean to hit. Fuck. Damn it. Alright. I know I could easily just watch on YouTube to do this, but I'm definitely not. I'm trying to do this on my own, but it's pretty cool. Once again, if anybody's ever... once again, I never expect anyone to be watching, but if anybody ever does, this is what not to do, apparently. She always asks for other help, and doesn't help that she has ill skulls. Yeah, I look rough. Let's see if we can get this done.
Woe unto thee, son of Babylon! On guard! Ha! 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 Ma! I summon thee, my children. My blade shall I smell your fear. Your hand is shaking. My children, my beloved, die for the love of me. I smell your fear. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Your hand is shaking. Touche.
Damn it. I knew it. There we go.
On guard.
Damn it. I picked the wrong
I
one.
smell your fear.
Get out of it.
Your hand is shaking. Your blood will be mine.
Explode, bitch.
Touche, sir. On guard. Hear and obey. Your queen commands you. Attack!
Explode, fucking hell.
Your hand is shaking.
No! Ooh, okay. Alright, Steve. Come on. We got this, ho. Damn. No, we don't. I can understand that being iffy on it, but As long as they don't kick me off, I'm gonna keep streaming. She's kind of hard. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to fight her and her minions. I know how to fight her minions. It's just she's like Jason in a way, if that makes sense. So like, you think she's all the way over there, and you're busy over here, and you know, of course you keep your eye on her here and there, but all of a sudden she'll just out of nowhere pop up, and then it gets worse later on because that cape that she has over her other arm is actually a huge appendage now that she can fling at you, kind of like Scorpion, you know, like get over here type deal. And then the worst part is it's actually a double hit. The stretch out is a hit, and then she also does a little like whip around with her hand right before she whips it back. So it's a 2-hit, and her box, it's actually a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger than normal. So you think it's not that bad, but it is. And that's the good thing about the sight. That's why I'm using the sight with her, because if you plan it right, you can do automatic Pele like this, which will cause a lot of stun. Boom, see? But the only problem is her attack pattern morphs throughout, so that's another problem. But the good part is if you manage to get her right before the attack, not to parry, you can stop her from attacking in general.
Whoa! Son of
That's a hard one to
I smell your fear. My blade shall pierce your villainous unguard. Fear and obey, for your queen commands. Attack! Your hand is shaking. Touché, sir.
The only problem with the scythe though is that if you try to just do a regular stun like you would normally do for anybody else, because you can, other weapons have a stun damage. This one does a terrible one unless you do a parry. Damn it, you bitch.
I smell your fear.
Come on, just do her normal. Damn it! I was hoping for a normal attack. Once again, unsuccessful. Damn it. Captain, there's just something wrong with the attack pattern. I can't get it through. I'm giving her all she's got. I'll be like Sean Connery. Some things don't react well to gunfire. Come on, hurry up. I want to try one more time. So this time I'm going to try with a different layout. I don't expect to be successful, but I would be more successful if I was allowed to leave this area, but I put myself in a rock and a hard place because I was supposed to evolve and I completely fucking forgot. I kind of just like ran in the story, which is one of the good things about this game is they allow you to go further even though you won't be successful in it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope so too. So I'm gonna show you. This is where you get So this right here is all like your blood projectiles. So this one is for healing. As you can see, I haven't really been upgrading that. You can upgrade stuff, which here is the experience points that you get. You can get that from fighting enemies, drinking blood from normal humans, all sorts of stuff. It does take a while, but not too much. And also, you got to really think about what you want to do. The level that they are, you'll see them at the diamond at the bottom. So as you can see, I've been trying to make everything a little harder for myself, just because I like to do that for myself. But I didn't expect to make myself this hurt off this bad. Like this, I don't really use it this often. I was doing it to keep the other enemies at bay, because coagulation, you stop their heart and their blood in their veins so they can't do anything. But it only lasts for like 2 seconds, as it says right up there. It says 2 seconds of control. The higher you upgrade it, obviously the better. This one is your ultimate, so I'll show you what I have. So the ultimate, that what you saw earlier, is an explosion. Basically what you do is you fill them up with like some poisonous blood, whatever, and what will happen is it'll explode, and that's good for all your, if you have like a whole bunch of enemies. The only problem is you gotta kind of like herd them like cattle at the same time. Now the next one is this one. It's called the Abyss. This one's really fucking cool, because what it does is it'll emit a shadow at the ground, lift them up from their hands and their feet, kind of like as if you're going to like split them in half type deal, and then a spear will literally just ching right in there. Now this one, rage, fucking rage. Pretty much you emit yourself as a demon, as like an entity, and what'll happen is you will like teleport like at least 6 times around, no matter how many enemies it is. Well, I wouldn't say no matter how many. The more you upgrade it, the more enemies you can attack. But right now, I've been able to do 4 at a time with this one, and it does about 200. Is it about 200 in total, or was it 200 per? I think it's 200 in total. Don't quote me on it. I have no idea. I've never actually perfectly looked, but I want to feel like it's 80. It goes increments of 80 per attack, so it's still pretty good because it lets you have time to yourself while you do it. When you finally come back to, you're able to, obviously recoup and figure out what you need to do. But for the most part, this is kind of useless at this point. Just because if I had it at the level 2, maybe this would be a lot better. I mean, all of these would be a lot better if I did it up to level 2. But I'm going to try, I tried this one. I am going to try this for now, because even though I say I feel like it's useless, it may not be. It's something maybe I'm not seeing it. This is spring. I'm going to use this, because this one makes you teleport immediately towards them. And if you hit them, like for instance, if your target area of teleportation 2, it'll hit them and kind of stun them real quick, like maybe half a second of a stun. But that gives you a perfect amount of time to like maybe use this one or something else that could coalesce with it. So let me hurry up and do this, because I know you're watching, Neo, and I know you say this is really cool, so let me get on with this. I never take this off because you're an idiot if you don't need this healing power. What else? Okay, so I'm gonna do something other than the scythe. And of course you could have 2-handed weapons. I am still trying to figure out exactly what the secondary box does. I feel as though the secondary box is if you use weapons, or like a gun or something, which will be more like this. I feel like it's like a gun, but if you use 2-handed weapons, it negates the gun, pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, when you're using it. So, but for the most part, I can't really tell you for sure. I haven't used the guns that much. But I am going to use, I used that one before. I want something with heavy stun in it. Which one was it? What the fuck? Which one? Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong one. Right? Boom. Oh, and also some of your weapons, so you have the option to upgrade them in different areas. Like this one is actually blood absorption, or you could do like a 10% extra hit, and of course you can upgrade higher, and that will change justly. You know, where is it? Oh, there it is. All right, so you can. Oh wait, that's right. I gotta dequip this. I guess I'll do that, and then with this, you do the bludger, or the truncheon. Sorry. That one will do 28 stun, so that does a lot more stun. So that means that my attack, the way I'm going to attack, is going to differ, obviously. And of course you have your serums and everything, but I try to hold off on it. I mean, I got a few, but they're kind of hard to find to do it, and you don't necessarily know what you need and what you don't need. So that's another good thing about this game. You really got to think about. It's a survival and it's a really good survivalist type game with a huge story. It's not necessarily on its own as far as gameplay, but it's.
Your blood will
I feel as though it's quite original with it.
Your hand is...
See, as you see, every time I hit, the meter at the bottom goes down. That's her stun meter. So like the more the stun meter goes down, the more she's gonna be stunned. So boom, see.
I smell your fear. Touche. Arise and save your queen.
So
my
here,
slave.
this is what I'll show you. Boom, see, and then it hurt her. That's what happened. Ooh, ooh, got lucky. I didn't know she was.
Your hand is shaking.
Yeah, so another thing with the ills is when they defend like that, you should not hit them. Use like something else. Damn it! But you see what I mean? Like as soon as you take your eyes off her, that bitch is like Jason. She just pops up. It doesn't help that I'm black either. So it's like, of course I'm gonna fucking die. Alright, bro. See you soon, man. Thank you for watching. Oh shit, what time is it now? And if you need to see more of the gameplay, just go on my channel and you can just look at a whole bunch of other videos. A lot of unsuccessful attempts and pretty cool shit too. So later on I'm going to actually label them so that way people actually really know what they're looking at. But for right now, I'm just, putting them on there just so people can watch them just for fun or whatever they might need. Since you haven't left just yet,
You killed my father.
I'll do this for you. This is what that is. Boom, boom, boom. So that's that ultimate of the demon.
I smell your fear. Touche, sir. Woe unto thee, son of Babylon.
Oh, this may actually work.
Your hand. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she. Will she be the queen again once they
Damn, so I just can't do it right now.
My blade shall pierce your.
Yeah, so this is where she's had that arm, you're gonna see it in any second. Boom. So see, and then she does that. And the worst part is, even if you're behind her, it actually will still hit, because if you notice, when she whips it back, she whips it back in another hit. So technically speaking, it's actually 3 hits. So this is where I get to attack more than one person. Boom, boom. Uh-oh. She better.
Attack!
Ooh, I got lucky on that. Damn, got me. Alright, guys. Signing off. If I don't... Good morning. Good morning. If I don't see you... If I don't see you again, good afternoon, good night, and good luck.